Tom Torbjornsen here with your Napa Car Care Minute. Mike, Dr. Z Ziglis from AAA joining me. Hey, let's talk a little bit about how to protect your most expensive investment in your car, that being your engine.
That being your engine. The easiest and best way and simplest way to do that is with your oil filter every time you get your oil changed.
Okay.
Napa Gold oil filter is the best out there. That's what we use here at Car Care. And the reason that that's such a good filter is it traps 98% of the particulates that circulate through the motor. That is important because when we use semi-synthetic oil, it's a lot more viscosic and thinner.
Yeah.
So if you have a more porous, cheaper filter, so to speak, a lot more of those particulates, you'll have the opportunity to bypass the filter. And in the aluminum heads, which no longer have bearings, those particulates can embed themselves in the aluminum head and cause wear down the road, which is lower oil pressure and can eventually cause motor failure.
You know, and that that more porous, less expensive oil filter he's talking about is that $1.95 oil filter, as opposed to an oil filter like this, which you might pay $10 or $12 for, but as far as I'm concerned, it's cheap insurance. Absolutely. With your Napa Car Care Minute, I'm Tom Torbjornsen. Joining me, Dr. Z from AAA.
Thanks, Tommy.
Welcome back to the program that can be likened as into a lighthouse shining in the sometimes stormy world of the automotive, bringing those of you that are being tossed to and fro in the sea of automotive anxiety safely into shore. And now it's time for automotive news in the review. Time to tell you about another recall. Ford is conducting a voluntary safety recall of 2013 SE and SEL model Escapes equipped with a 1.6-liter engine. The recall comes after reports of some engines overheating and starting a fire in the engine compartment. Luckily, there have been no injuries, and Ford took action. They found that there's a glitch in the software that monitors the vehicle's cooling systems. If you own a 2013 Fusion sedan, Ford will change your headlamps. Looks like they can become hazy and dim over time. For more information, check on the status of your Ford vehicle, contact your dealer. The verdict is in for Toyota, and it looks like they'll be paying $1.1 billion. That's billion. To settle a class action lawsuit brought on by consumers who say they lost value in their cars due to unintended acceleration. About 16 million Toyota Lexus and Scion vehicles sold in the U.S. from 1998 to 2010 are covered. Company officials still say ill-fitting floor mats and sticky gas pedals caused the problem, but realize they have to make payment to keep their customers' confidence. GM's recalling over 145,000 mid-size pickup trucks across the globe because the hood could open unexpectedly due to a possible missing latch. The Chevy Colorado and GMC Canyons are impacted, where the hood could open and block the driver's view. GM said it will notify owners and instruct them to look for a secondary hood latch. If you own a Colorado or Canyon, you will be getting a letter from GM, and as with any recall, it's always good to check with the dealer if you have any questions. If you have a question about a news story, contact me, Tom at americascarshow.com. And that's automotive news in the rear view.